Jay Stylin, man. I'm chilling with Thizzler.com. Make sure y'all subscribe below. I was in the Grill recording. I don't know if you're familiar with the Grill. It's a studio in Emeryville where everybody go, like one of the more predominantly studios in the Bay Area. But yeah, I was at the Grill working on the album that never came out. This one I was signed to Richie Rich. I was signed to Rich, and I was at the Grill working on the album, and Jacka and them was in the other room, him and the Mob Figures and shit. They was in the other room mixing and mastering his Jack Artist album. And I remember I went in there and tried to buy some weed from them, and they was like, they ain't had no weed for sale, but I could smoke with them. Like, we ain't like, nah, we ain't selling none of this, but you could smoke with us, you could hit it. So you feel me? So I stayed in there and I'm smoking with him. And then as I'm smoking with Jack, I'm like, he asking me like, what you doing? Like, what you over there working on? And I was like, yeah, cause you know, he had already heard me before from being on Richie Rich album. So I'm just telling him, you know, I'm working on my album and shit, woo woo. So we leave out that room and we go back in the room I was in and we smoking in there and I'm playing songs for him and shit. And as I'm playing songs and shit, mind you, these songs never released. These songs never came out. The song that I'm playing for Jack, none of these songs never came out. I mean, like, I bootlegged them after I stopped fucking with Rich and them, but they never went to like a store or nothing. But anyway, so I'm playing songs and shit. And as he listening to the songs and shit, he look at me and he like, I got one for you. Like, I got something for you to get on. And we went back into the studio he was in and he pulled up Never Blink for me. And that's how that happened. And then when I hooked up with the Mechanics, I was working on Behalf of the Streets, the first one, the one, you feel me, my actually debut album. And then Party Jumping came, like we working on Party Jumping. And then I'm like, this hella dope. I'm like, I think I'm gonna get Jack on this one. Yeah, so like Jack a real nigga, like he let me get on the song, he let me get on his album the first day we met. We did that song the first day we met. I had never met him before that. I remember it was on one of Jack's birthdays, one of his last birthdays, like maybe in the last 5, 6, like maybe in the last 6, 7 years, whatever. But I remember it was his birthday, and he hit me, and well, I don't know if he hit me or I hit him. We was on the phone during his birthday, and I'm like, "What you doing?" He like, "I ain't doing nothing, nigga. Oh, it's my birthday." And I'm like, "Oh, it's your birthday?" I'm like, oh, nigga, I'm gonna have my mama cook something. And my mama cooked some food and he came over. Follow your own vision, you know what I'm saying? And don't let nobody discourage you. You feel me? Like, if somebody telling you can't do something, do not listen to that. Because try it. Show yourself that you can't do it. Don't just not do it because somebody else says you can't do it. That shit kills so many dreams and opportunities before they even start. You know what I'm saying? Like, say you finna run a race and I say, why you running that race? You ain't faster than him. And you be like, you know what, you're right, and don't run the race. But you never know, you might be faster than him. But you never know, you never ran the race. Feel me? Don't let nobody kill your race. Stay running on these niggas, man. You know, I got Livewire Records, you know, that started it all. That started all that was the first thing that I, you know, was like owner of, is the label, you know, and then from there, you know, branched off into like, I started doing the merch after that, the clothes, the merchandise. You know, I did, sold clothes at shows for a long time, merchandise booths, and eventually we got a online store. You know what I'm saying? That's up and running, www.livewireclothingco.com. And I'm finna open a physical store too for the Livewire clothes. know what I'm saying? But barbershops, you know, because who don't like being fly in their haircut, you know? Like I just always liked the environment of barbershops. But when I hooked up with Live City, you know what I'm saying, I realized, you know what I'm saying, that I could do more now because I have a bigger outlet, because Kobe has all these other outlets and all these other, you feel me, entities that I can just come and, you know, help out with and be an investor and, you know, get my money on the back end, you know, and just shit like that. You know, like Viacom, they own MTV, they own BET, like they own hella shit, VH1, you feel me? Like, eventually, like, that's what I want. I just want like one big company where everything is under that umbrella, you feel me? Like, we own like a movie studio, a movie company, like, you feel me? Like, I wrote a movie and I just submitted my movie to the producers of Blind Spotting. You feel me? Like, every opportunity starts another opportunity. You feel me? That, me having my music on that soundtrack allowed for me to present them a movie that I had written 5 years ago. Feel me? I never knew that I would actually be able to, you know, get in a position to present my movie to a real Hollywood producer, you know, without like hiring a publicist and doing all that type of shit. But, you know, every opportunity creates another opportunity, and that shit just came like that. So yeah, so, you know, movies, clothing lines, stores, shows, record labels, everything. Barbershops. I want a nail shop. Yeah, bitches love nails. I created Livewire because I wanted the Bay Area to have their own, like, at the time when this thought came to my head when I was a child, like, literally, it was the New Orleans had Cash Money, No Limit, LA had Death Row, Atlanta had So Def, New York had Def Jam, and I wanted Oakland, the Bay Area, to have our own label like that for our artists. And that's how it is just with the Livewire Fest. You know, like, you see all these festivals, the Summer Jam and these Rolling Louds and all these festivals, and, you know what I'm saying, why we don't have our own festival? You feel me? You know what I'm saying? It's like when a motherfucker get a clean ass car, fuck driving his car, go buy your own car. You feel me? Fuck they festival. We gonna start our own festival. I mean, I just wanna, you know, like, do it bigger and bigger every year. You know, like, what I envision for Livewire Fest is I want a fucking Prince and Tupac hologram in a few years. You remember how they had that Pac hologram at Coachella? Livewire Fest gonna have a Prince hologram. And we're gonna sing Purple Rain in 1999. The whole movie is based around two dudes from West Oakland, so it would have been blast for me if they didn't come get the #1 West Oakland rapper. Like, I mean, everything I do and say and everywhere I go, I represent West Oakland. That's like, you know, that's like shooting a movie about Marcy Projects and not having Jay-Z on the soundtrack. Like, you wouldn't even know what Marcy Projects was if it wasn't for Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? I know for sure that I've been to damn near every state on this, in America, and we're in North America, and I've let them know and represented West Oakland is in the building. So, you know what I'm saying? That's like doing a movie about Long Beach and not having Snoop in it. The movie wouldn't have made any sense, and they probably would have gotten a lot of backlash if I was nowhere around that movie. They just now realizing, like, damn, so it is a lot of talent in the Bay Area, in Oakland. You feel me? Like, the talent been there. You feel me? Like that's why I give hella props to Blind Spotting, because they really put a lot of Oakland and West Oakland culture in the movie. When he wanted to work with me, Richie Rich, you feel me? I'm like, nigga, this Richie Rich from the song with Tupac, from I'd rather be an N-I-G-G-A so we can get drunk and smoke weed, or you feel me? So even though when I signed to Rich, even though we never put an album out, that was just hella motivation for me, because he wanted to work with me, and Tupac wanted to work with him. You feel me? If Tupac was still alive, he probably would have told Tupac, like, hey, you need to work with this little nigga named Styles. Like, you feel me? Like, so that was just hella motivation for me to just keep going. And that's what solidified me and let me know I was dope. On top of the fact that I wrote the hooks on all the songs that I was on Richie Rich album. So, you know what I'm saying? I knew I could write, and then I knew I was dope too, so I knew this what I should be doing.